Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you a few different things with the electric EEW Mini. The first is a lot of people have been asking sort of how loud is it, and the simplest way to describe it is it's about the same volume as an electric EEW 5, which is about the same volume as a person talking. And to demonstrate that, today I'm recording via a microphone, and this will allow me to sort of talk into the microphone at a set distance and then record the electric EEW Mini at a set distance, and then you'll be able to sort of see relatively speaking sort of how things sound. So right now I have the microphone at a set distance from my mouth and I'm talking into it, so this will give you sort of reference point A of a person talking into the microphone. And now I'm going to run the electric EEW at two different speeds, sort of a medium speed, what I like spinning at, and then the faster speed, which is what better spinners will spin at, and that'll give you a feel for the loudness of the electric EEW. So here we go. You've got the reference of a person talking. Okay, there you go. So that will hopefully give people an idea of how loud it is. I mean, I think some people will be fine with it in the same room they're talking, especially if they're not using it at full speed. Other people will say it's too loud. Kind of the same thing I get with the electric EEW 5. Sound is very subjective, so I'm not going to say whether it's quiet or loud. I'm just trying to help you understand how loud it is relative to a person talking. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's talk about different ways of clamping it down. So in the main video, I showed clamping it down to a book with rubber band, and that works really well. That's actually one of my preferred solutions. Instead of a book, you could get a little fancy and put like a nice cut piece of wood underneath there, or maybe a cutting board if you've got a nice small one. All of those things will hold it in place really well. Since I did that in the main video, I won't do it again. I thought I'd mention these mats. These are called silicone hot pads, and basically they're nice because they, cut the sound level down by a few decibels, which is a nice thing. They also kind of hold it in place. I had one tester say that they could spin with it just sitting on this pad. I had another say that didn't work for them. For me, it doesn't work very well either. I think I pull a little bit too hard and it kind of moves around while you're spinning. So I'd recommend, if you're going to use one of these, you could probably cut it down a little bit and use the rubber band to sort of adhere it, or use it in combination with a book, or the last method I'm going to show is sort of clamping it down to the table. And you could do this with or without the silicone pad. I'll just do it with the silicone pad since I've got it here. But if you just clamp it down like that, now it's really held in place quite nicely. So if you don't like having a book sort of, or piece of wood or something held in place with a rubber band, you can go to the hardware store and get a clamp like this to hold it in place. So I hope that shows you that there's lots of different ways of clamping things. I've got other ideas that users have sent me with the electric EEW that I'll be testing and probably making videos about. So basically, I think it's a great platform to get started spinning, and it's pretty easy to customize it and make it fit your needs better. So hopefully this video helped, and I'll try to do more of these as the Kickstarter progresses to get ideas out there. And I appreciate your feedback. So if you've got any comments or things you'd like to see me do a video on, please leave a comment either on Kickstarter or in YouTube. Thanks for watching.